In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to make this cool laser beam effect in After Effects. You can download the project file in the description down below. We will start by creating a solid layer, so press Ctrl Y, and this will be our laser layer. So let's call this laser beam. It can be any color and hit OK. Now let's add the effect name CC Light Rays, and you will have this. And we don't need to see the solid, so change the transfer mode to none. Now we only see this ray. Now to make this to look more like a laser, we are going to add the effect CC Radial Fast Blur. There we have this. And here we can move the center, and if we increase the amount, you will see it will start to look like this. And to make this to look sharper, let's change standard to brightest. And now it looks like a laser. So far we can start using this as a laser. But to have more comfortable controls, we are going to create two nulls. So you have to press Ctrl Alt Shift Y and you will create a null. This null will control the position of our laser. So let's call this laser pose for position. Now let's go to the laser beam, double click here in the center, you will find it here in the timeline, and now also open the position for the null, press P, and now grab the pick whip for the center and drag it to the position. And now our laser beam will be attached to this null. Now we are going to make the same controller but for the radial fast blur. So duplicate the null layer with Ctrl D. And let's call this focus point. Press P for the position. Now go to the laser beam layer, double click in the center to see it in the timeline. You can close this effect. And now that you have it here, select the pick whip and select the position. And now you can adjust the laser beam with these two nulls, and it will work perfectly. If you want a more blurry laser beam, you have to bring these two nulls close together. And if you want a more focused laser beam, you have to separate this. And if you want a multicolor laser beam, we are going to add the effect Q Saturation. Select here in Colorize and increase the colorize saturation to 100. And if we move this colorize hue, you can see the colors are changing. We can make this to be always changing. So I'll click the colorize hue stopwatch. And let's type the next expression, time, asterisk, and here the number you want. I'm going to use 200. So now we'll have this cool RGB laser beam. And now you can see the laser is a little blurry in this side. So to make this to be a more focused laser, we have to go here to the CC Light Rays effect and decrease the warp softness to 0. Also decrease the radius. And you can see there is like more focused. And now to make this to have a more interesting look, let's add the preset Better Glow. You can download it for free in the description. Let's close all these effects and let's decrease the opacity to something like 15, increase the threshold to 100, and now we will have this. Now it's time to start animating this laser. So first we're going to bring these two nulls close together to make it look like this, and let's animate the intensity of the light ray. So make a keyframe, press U to see it, and move this keyframe forward, and here at the beginning let's start at 0. Let's ease these keyframes and adjust it in this graph editor. We'll have this. I'm gonna make the colors to be slower, so go here, double click, and here I'm gonna decrease this to 100. Okay, this doesn't look really good, so I'm gonna decrease the threshold for the Better Glow to 80. Now let's see if this is smoother. Okay, this is better. Now let's animate the position of the focus point. So press P, make a keyframe, move forward. I'm gonna move this like over here. This is the keyframes with F9, and now we have this. You can see here it focuses on one point. Now let's move the angle of the laser. So move forward, and I'm going to move the focus point like over here and then over here. And now with the pen tool, grab these points and move them to be like a arc. And I'm going to move this with Alt, and there you go. And now we have this. And now I'm going to animate the intensity. So I'm gonna make a keyframe here and increase the intensity all the way up, like this. And now I'm going to move the laser instead of the focus. So make a keyframe for position, and I'm going to start moving this. I already have this. So now I'm going to decrease the intensity. From here, it will start to decrease all the way to 0. This is, and let's see. And this is the full animation done. And if you want to learn more motion graphics in depth, join to my Animation Essentials course, link in the description. If this was helpful for you, consider liking and subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.